Thank you so much for having me. My name is Robert Bob Okello, and I'm the team lead at Marifa Salsa Limited. At Marifa Salsa, we are empowering young Africans for the digital knowledge economy. Train them, make them to remote work opportunities.
Yeah.
The theme for today, the CEO's branch, is beyond the boardroom, right? And I think it's a very, very smart theme to begin with, because it's really, I think, what captures the essence of how business is conducted.
Yeah.
A lot of the best business deals are either initiated in the boardroom and closed beyond the boardroom, or initiated beyond the boardroom and closed in the boardroom, right? And so I think that being able to have this, skills that allow you to connect with people in a way that helps to build these relationships is really, I think, the key to unlocking the power of conversations beyond the boardroom. Business, I think, travels at the speed of relationships, because relationship is really where we are able to build trust. And anyone wants to do business with people that they can trust, right? So I think in these conversations beyond the boardroom, we really want to make sure that you're able to build the basis of this kind of relationships. One of the tips that I normally use is that when you meet someone for the very first time, you want to make sure that you're able to reach out to them within 24 hours of getting their contact. Why? They are still fresh in your mind, but you're also still fresh in their mind. So they can easily remember, I met Comfort yesterday, at this event. So I think it's really, really key in that sense. But here's what's going to happen too. Sometimes what happens after you meet someone is that you will not see each other again, or you might never meet again after like maybe 2 years down the road. And it's happened to me where I met someone 2 years ago, and now I actually realized that I was in a position where I needed their service, and they were the only one who could support. But I'd sent them some email 2 years ago, so I went back to my inbox and looked for that email and said, hey, Comfort, it's been 2 years, Hey, look, this is what I'm doing, and we should catch a coffee or something of that sort. And they were able to remember. Why? Because we already had a trail of emails and conversation. But if you forget, you do not contact them, not write out to them, 2 years later, they'll completely forget about you. And it's going to be really hard for you to help them to remember you, to jog their memory and all of that. So that's a very practical skill. Hit the nail while it's still hot. Get in touch, send a message on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, send them an email, and that's it, right? But that's where the conversations are going to materialize and lead to deals and partnerships and collaborations and all of that. So that's very, very key. The other thing is that sometimes when we get to settings where we are, having these informal conversations, some of the barriers and the walls that exist in the boardrooms do not exist. And therefore we're able to connect at a much deeper level. The titles and the suits and the ties are left. And now we're just friends having a conversation, right? And I think that is where true and genuine and authentic connections happen, and that's what then leads to a lot of these business deals and collaborations. So I think that's another key advantage of the conversations that happen beyond the boardroom in that sense. And I know that it doesn't come naturally for some people. Some of us are extroverts, some of us are introverts. For the extroverts, when they go to physical spaces like these with people, that's where they thrive, right? But for introverts, it's not, they have to go an extra mile to really get out of the comfort zone and even just initiate that conversation, right? So I think that, keeping it authentic is very key, and all of us can do that. But also, especially for the introverts, it's really not about how many people you meet. It's about the quality of the conversation that you're having, Sometimes I'll go to a networking event and my goal is just to meet 2 people. That's it. Once I meet 2 people and give them quality time, connect deeper, anything beyond that is a bonus, right? So setting that very clear target, but the key here is to keep it very authentic. Otherwise, it becomes very transactional. I just want to know this person because there's something that I want to get from them, and that's not really a good foundation to build any relationship. We want it to be very authentic, very genuine, and I think that's how we can really begin to unlock the potential of conversations beyond the boardroom.
Thank you so much for what you have shared. I hope my congregation is going to be able to pick something. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me as well. I've enjoyed this conversation, and all the best. I think what you're doing with the V.I.P podcast is really good. Podcasting has become a very, very key medium today, so well done, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.